Crypto fam and Shib army. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday night. Look, the more I dive into Shibarium and just, read about it, I feel like the more bullish I get, all right? I feel like Shibarium, if successful, right, if Shibarium is actually doing what the developers intend for it to do, I can see huge potential when it comes to the Shiba ecosystem and especially Bone token, right? So first off, let me go ahead and turn on my webcam. All right, I'm not sure if the lighting is really good in here or not, but just work with me. So first off, I was looking over a couple things, and I wanted to start off this video by diving into this. I guess you could call it like a medium or article, or blog. Let's say it's a blog, right? Blog that was posted by Satoshi Kusama, who again is the lead developer of Shib, right? And even as you see right here, let me turn the brightness up a little bit on this thing. Brightness up a little bit. So as you can see right here, it says Shibarium, it's time to begin. This was posted like I'll say this was posted a couple of weeks ago, right? As you see right here, it says this was posted what is it, February 26th, so it was a while ago, right? But just to dive into it, just to give you guys an idea of how strong I feel like Shibarium is going to be. Right here it says this post is short, but for you TLDR folks, here's a link to our new website and intake system. For those who want to know more, read on. But I'm gonna start reading right here. So it says truly open to all. Keep in mind, like I'm gonna try to outline and circle all the important details that I feel like I've came across when I've read this, and we're gonna dive into some other things, but it won't be too long, right? So let's dive straight into it. It says truly open to all. One thing that has happened during my time as Satoshi Kusama, right, or he just put Shy for short, is that we get an insane amount of messages from people we would love to work with, learn about, donate to, or promote. But previously, most of these opportunities were stopped for one reason or another. Either the project was rejected by our defense team because some projects probably just look a little sketchy or, might not look too legit. And then he says, or too much FUD, or there was some issues such as timing, cost, or just getting lost in thousands of messages, right? And it says, let me apologize to those real projects who may have unrightfully been turned away because of whatever reason, all right? But Shibarium, it sounds like Shibarium is going to be the thing that makes up for that, right? And it's going to bring in and accept all these projects and different companies and businesses and people who want to work with the Shib army, right? Then it says also, remember though, that anyone can build on Shibarium. And that's another thing now. Look at this. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Look at this. Anyone can build on Shibarium. All right. So we always do our own research. Again, do your own research. All right. Then down here, but since all are welcome, an intake system was created so we can support those interested in doing anything for Shib. Then he said, I've met everyone from a guy that sold dates, right? And just pay attention to the people that he's breaking down that want to be a part of the Shibarium stuff, right? He said, I've met everyone from a guy that sold dates, which are fruit, to a car salesman, musicians, and more, right? Now, at first, I thought that it was just going to be just like more so like crypto projects that would be, on board as far as Shibarium and stuff. But from the look of this, it seemed like it's going to be a lot more than just crypto projects. Or it's something that's going to actually be like businesses, like people who either want to sell merchandise, right? People who have different types of goods and services when it comes to purchasing them either on or somewhere like a third party through Shibarium, right? It kind of reminds me of Shopping.io. I'm not saying that Shibarium that is Shopping.io, but that's what comes to my mind. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. But let's continue, right? And then it says, I've heard of liquor reps. Look at this. I've heard of liquor reps, liquor creators, and hundreds of people who want to collaborate or work with us on Web3, Web4, Metaverse, Shiba Eternity, and more. Then he says, now all those people have a chance to discuss, request, inform, and let us know exactly what they want to do with Shibarium, right? So overall, it's like Shibarium is going to welcome literally everybody. And even going back to where he said he get thousands of messages. He even said this in another post, and I'll go back to that right now. He said right here, right? I remember this part where another important part in this video. Satoshi Kusama said this on March 5th, 3 days ago. He said, that being said, right? He was saying, that being said, I'm quite happy with the thousands of submissions to the Shibarium Tech intake form. There are so many projects, right? There are so many amazing projects that will join us on this experimental journey. I expect emails to go out to most Shibarians today. Have a great weekend and stay tuned. So again, so many people plan on joining, Shibarium. And let's think about it. Every project and business you can imagine will join Shibarium. And I feel like Bone Token has the chance of skyrocketing if Shibarium is successful. And even though Shibarium hasn't even came out yet, the beta is supposed to be releasing this week. We've already seen Bone Token go up. Like we've seen Bone Token go up a couple cents, right? Just imagine when you have a bunch of people coming on Shibarium and the main currency, right? And this is why I was referencing to this is why I was referencing like Shibarium to kind of like shopping.io, because shopping.io, what you can see right here, this is the official shopping.io page. Just to give you guys an example, they have their own currency which is called shop, right? So like imagine something similar to a Shibarium, but Shibarium, people will have to have Bone Token to cover the gas fees, right? Because everybody, from what I've heard, right, from what we all been told from, the developers and stuff of Shib, they said that Bone Token would be the official native token that you need to use to cover the gas fees when it comes to a transaction, right? Even going back to this person who's breaking it down on Reddit, they said so Shibarium is an L2 blockchain similar to Polygon. It will have low transaction fees and be much faster than Ethereum. So when you make a transaction, you will have to use Bone as the gas fee. Each transaction will apparently burn Shiba Inu. There's 1.2 million holders at the time of this. When they checked this out, this 2 months ago, but there's 1.2 million holders of Shiba Inu and millions of dollars of transactions on Shiba Swap, which will operate on Shibarium and force people to buy Bone, right? And that's why people are really bullish on Bone Token, right? But let's continue back on this blog, right? And he said, but since our all welcome and intake system was created, I think I already read that part. So we're gonna start here now. All right, then it says, we think this is a real way to build community. Ideally, this intake system will allow us to find the best projects and link them together with others who can help or assist. It'll allow us to meet the army and remain organized in the process. It'll allow us to grow Shibarium's reach with professional companies and allow us to reset our relationships with businesses that we've connected to in the past. Finally, it'll help us find the right validators, right? And then what else is right here? And then even going back to the beta, it says with the intake system now available, we will begin releasing documents, updating the wiki, and releasing the beta as soon as possible, which they said they plan on releasing it this week. If they so happen to postpone it, don't be shocked. I mean, when it comes to these type of things, a lot of times if it's not ready and if they feel like they need more time, they will postpone it. But hopefully Shibarium is ready for the beta release this week, right? That would be awesome. Yeah. And then even coming back over here, right? And this is where they said, it says, attention, Shib Army. We're thrilled to announce that Shibarium public beta will be launching this week. And this was posted on March 7th, so it's posted yesterday. And also another thing too, just as important, make sure you guys are like following the official Shib pages when it comes to just knowing everything on Twitter. So make sure to follow this page right here, which is at Shibarium Tech, right? Follow this one. This is where they're dropping all like the Shibarium updates and everything. Follow this one on Twitter. And then go to Shytoshi Kusama, right? And then follow him down here at Shytoshi Kusama, right? And then also go to the official Shib token and make sure you're looking at the amount of followers. Like right here, he has 902,000 followers, right? And this is his correct @ And I've seen somebody who was tricked by a fake Shytoshi Kusama. So you guys have to make sure you guys are following the right people, right? Then also go to the official Shib Twitter as well and follow them, right? Where is it at? Shib token. Where is it? I follow so many different Shib. There we go. And make sure to also follow the official Shib token page, which is they're currently at 3.6 million followers. That's pretty boss. But yeah, it's right here. Shib token. All right. Right there. But yeah, other than that, again, Shibarium can be a very, very huge platform that can bring in major businesses, major companies. we still have Bone token to look forward to, like being listed on bigger exchanges. Keep in mind, Bone token just got listed on crypto.com a couple days ago, right? It still hasn't got listed on Binance and all the other ones, so look forward to those. But yeah, I feel like if Shibarium is successful, if it's, if everything's running smooth, if the communities are coming together, which I feel like a lot are, then yeah, like I said, Shibarium can be just, some people believe it can be the start of another bull run. Some people can think, it'd be just life changing in that sense alone when it comes to like it being successful, and hopefully Bone, Shib, at least prices start going up. More specifically Bone, because Bone is going to be the gas fee again, the gas fee token, right? But yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. With that being said, have a wonderful Wednesday night. I'll catch y'all soon. Peace.